Whatever. Hey, everybody. I wanted to come on for a few minutes this morning because, well, if you've seen my YouTube shorts, you'll know that Witchfoot passed away on November 3rd from congestive heart failure. And it devastated me and a lot of other people. She hasn't been mentioned much on YouTube, but it's like all over TikTok. And the first day that I found out was really rough for me. Like, real rough. So, I needed to take a few days to process, to say the least. But, I just wanted to come on and kind of reflect a little bit and talk about her and, just chat a little bit. So, in my last live, as you know, I was talking about moving and just kind of stressed out about money and life and my health and whatever. Well, I guess I could keep it short. Her name was Jennifer Sands. Her online name was Witchfoot. I only ever really got to talk to her in person, well, not in person, but digitally once. And I paid for it. I paid to talk to her. And it was a 30-minute conversation. And I was fanning so hard. When I first talked to her, I think my jaw just would not close. And I was just like, she was like, "Are you okay?" Because, like, I was really quiet while we were talking. And I was like, "You're Witchfoot." And she goes, "Okay." And she finally said something really cool, which was, she goes, "I might be Witchfoot, but at the end of the day, I'm just Jennifer." And that kind of stuck with me, and it really resonates more now than ever. Her saying, "I'm just Jennifer." Yeah. And I thought about that for a little while, and it's just awesome. It's awesome, when another fellow witch can just be there and hold space for you. And the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing, like, the people that I really looked up to, the people I really looked up to, whoever it may be. Tiptoe Chick, Witchfoot, whoever it is. They're just people, they're just people. No matter who you look up to for your witchcraft or your mentor or whatever it is. But Witchfoot, Jennifer, she was a mentor to me. I used a lot of her free resources. I didn't pay for a lot of stuff. I still want to take the 4 classes that she has on her website. even though I'll probably bawl my eyes out while I'm, you know, uh, I'll probably bawl my eyes out while I'm watching uh, the videos back. Um, she was such a wealth of knowledge. Um, and The reason I called this live Dark Times is because, well, for a lot of us, it is dark times. For a lot of us. I mean, I'm not saying it's the end of the world or anything, hopefully, but it is dark times. And I don't know. I just know that I'm going to miss her a lot because she was awesome. Sorry, I'm just putting away dishes as I'm talking. But it's insane how much you never know how much a person really means to you until they're gone. Holy crap, is that so true? And she meant a lot to me. She meant a lot. I think I've been practicing witchcraft on and off at this point for 17, almost 18 years. Something like that. And I struggle. I've been struggling with being consistent, wanting to do witchcraft at all for a long, long time. And so, I wasn't really sure what I was doing with it. And even when I was trying to start a coven or whatever I was doing with the coven stuff, it was just interesting. I learned a lot, and it's really exciting when you finally meet a person that you really relate with, and then they turn around and they teach you. They do the things that you just need to hear. They say the right things. They're at the right place at the right time in the right moment. And I really feel like Jennifer did that. She did that. She was just right place, right time in the right moment for me. And I bought her book on A to Z herbalism for witchcraft. It wasn't a medicinal book by any means. It was all folk properties of herbs. And for whatever weird way, after I got that book, my witchcraft just started working better. It just did. And I had to honor her. I had to thank her for that. She was someone that helped reignite and spark me to want to, and she was the spark that helped me get back into wanting to do witchcraft again. Because I was like done. I was like, every time I cast anything, either it barely works or it doesn't work at all, and like, what's the point? And da da da. And she swooped in and like showed me better. She showed me better. And I was just like, well, damn. And like, I didn't know that ingredients really mattered that much until she really showed me. And I don't know, there was a lot of things that really drew me in when she would talk about deities and stuff like that. I just fully agreed with her. I fully agreed. Like, there wasn't a whole lot that she ever said that I disagreed with. The way she believed magic worked, the way that she believed that dark and light is good nor bad, and the way she believed that all gods come from the same original beings, you know. And I know those are very controversial takes, and there's a lot of people out there that believe completely the opposite, or just not in that way at all. But like, I just fully agreed with it. I fully agreed with it, and something in me was just like, yeah, like this is it, you know. And so, you know, she's going to be really missed. And I had to take 2 days to just bawl my eyes out and cry a lot. And I still can't really watch her videos yet. I can't do it. It just makes me just lose it. Still can't watch her videos. I can watch the rest in peace videos, but just anytime I watch any of her educational videos or anything, it just, yeah, it hurts because I know I'm never getting another one. So, but her daughter is son, Manzi, has decided to keep the videos up, all of them, on YouTube, on TikTok. He is also keeping up the website, so, and he's also autistic and has a lot of problems with driving and finding a job right now and everything else. So if you want to support him, if you want to support him and his family, there is a link below for t-shirts or direct donations. One of Witchfoot's followers gave cheaply the urn that she is now sitting in. And it's a beautiful urn, and it's so her. And I just, I'm just going to really miss her. That's all I have to say, you know. It's been a crazy year for me and probably everybody else. There's been a lot of really just ugly, terrible shit that's gone on this year. And now we get Trump in 2 months. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there, especially people in my circle that are women, that do not feel safe in this country anymore. And I already was feeling that I was going to move to Europe at some point, even before I found out the election results. And so hopefully that right to leave the country doesn't get taken away from me. I don't think it will. But yeah, I don't know if I want to be in America much longer. All I know is that Witchfoot taught me a lot, and I'm going to miss her smile and her laugh. I'm going to miss when she would make me laugh. She had a wicked sense of humor. She, you know, one of the things that consistently, of all the people, all the witches that have passed away that I have really cared about, there was one simple theme amongst all of them that really made me admire them and love them. And it was that, including Jennifer, and it was that she always encouraged me to be my witchy weird self, no matter how weird or out there it was. Within reason, obviously, like, but just be your witchy weird self. and like own who you are. And you know, I think now more than ever, I'm learning to not put witches much on a pedestal. But there are those special few people in your life that you get that give you that spark, that give you that inspiration to keep going, to keep being the best witch that you want to be, the best person that you want to be. And one of the things that I really enjoyed talking to her about was labels. Because I think over the past 5 years, I have gone through so many labels as a witch. I'm a this witch, I'm a that witch, whatever. I'm a whatever witch, you know. And during the conversation that I had with her, she said, You don't need, forget, she said, forget the labels. You're just a witch. She goes, I'm a Jennifer witch. You are an Aiden witch. I remember her saying that to me. You are just a witch. And you don't need the other labels. Whew, that brought something up for me. But that really stuck with me as I'm just a witch. I don't need to be a this witch or a that witch or a blessing witch or a hex witch or a death witch or whatever the thing is, a light witch. You're just a witch. And like, why can't that be good enough? Why can't that be good enough? You know, of course you can always have your, like, what you know more of. So instead of going super deep into details, like sometimes it's easy to just be like, well, I'm a witch. This is the kind of things I've learned. And just, if it's a fellow witch, peer to peer kind of a thing. Um, but it's crazy. It's been a crazy time. Uh, it's really been interesting. A few people on Facebook said, I'm sorry for your loss. And I'm just like, it almost seems so weird for someone to say that to me because I'm like, she wasn't my mom, you know? She was Manzi's mom and is Manzi's mom. And I have a hard time saying was still. I almost still talk about her like she's still here because it's weird to think that she's gone. It just is. So, um, I just wanted to come on here and say that, lover, hater, I know that there's a lot of people that didn't agree with a lot of the things that Jennifer did or said or whatever. I know that there's a lot of things that people there were some things that people didn't like about her, But what I can say is I loved her. I loved her like, like a mentor, like a student to a mentor. I loved her. I loved her like a friend, and I may not have gotten to know her super well personally, and maybe my feelings towards her are a little parasocial, if I'm being honest. But she changed my life for the better. And she helped me become a better person. And I'm trying really hard not to cry because lately a lot of people um, have been talking about fake tears, and I'm just like, no fake tears, no fake, you know. But she absolutely changed my life. She changed my life. And so I'm gonna finish putting away these dishes. and I'm going to eat a blueberry muffin, and we're going to take it one day at a time. And for the people that have stuck around on this very dead YouTube channel, I want to thank you. um, and yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Um, Jennifer was always like encouraging other people to continue to share what you learn about witchcraft and like what works for you. And, you know, even if she didn't agree with the way you did something, she would go, when she was trying to be nice, she would always go, huh, that's interesting. She's just, I loved how, uh, good she was to other people, how she was able to get people to feel like she cared even when uh, she did not care. And I wish I was that tactful. I wish I was good at conversation like that. I wish I was better at being kinder and better with people. Call it my disabilities, whatever, I don't know. But I've always been kind of bad at conversation. But she wasn't. And so, yeah. It's been crazy. It's been crazy the last 2 days, the last year, the last 4 years. It's just crazy. The pandemic, the elections, the riots, the everything. The standing up for whatever cause. It's just been crazy. Losing friends, gaining new friends, trying to be the leader of a coven. Like, you name it. It's been crazy. I have gone through so many phases so quickly in my life. So quickly. And I don't feel like I forced myself to grow up too fast. It's just, man, hi Noah. Man, I have really done so much the past 5 years. And so much of it has helped me grow and become a better person. And like, even in my personal friendships, my friends say that they notice a difference in me, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel really good because it just means that other people recognize and know that I am trying. I am trying. And it's just a good feeling. So, stop crying. Stop crying. Yeah. It's a good feeling to know when the people around you know. So, man, this year's been really crazy for a lot of us. And, you know, uh, the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing, like, why, like, when Matt Aaron was talking about Lori Cabot and how Lori Cabot deals with drama and how she just keeps her mouth shut. Like, anytime anybody says anything about her, she keeps her mouth shut. She doesn't talk about it. She doesn't draw attention to it. She doesn't try to defend herself. She just, whatever you want to believe. And I think I'm getting to that point myself where I'm tired and I don't want to argue and fight and bicker anymore. And I just want to talk about witchcraft. I just want to just have mornings where conversations go in and out of witchcraft and just life. And, after my coven disbanded was when I feel like relationships got even better. Like, friendships got even closer. We just, we wake up and just, how are you? How are you? How's life? What can I do to help? Um, and it's just those little conversations that I have with the people that I do that just I don't take them for granted, you know. So uh, I feel really lucky to have the people that I have in my life now, and yeah, just if there's anybody that you really look up to, as a mentor or a teacher, let them know. Let them know, because you never know when they need to hear it, you know. And just remember that everybody's just people. They're just people. And everybody's just trying to get by and do the best they can, and one foot in front of the other, just like the next person. And, you know, I'm really going to miss Jennifer. I'm going to miss her videos. I'm going to miss new video. I'm going to miss, you know, I'm really going to, I'm just disappointed I'm not going to get any more videos from her, because she was just a well of knowledge. And I think that's all I have to say. Anyways, blueberry muffin time. And like I said, if you want to help the family, if you want to help her son, there is a link below for t-shirts, for donations. And if you want to know more about what happened, I just suggest going to her son's TikTok. Manzi, Messy Magic, Massi Magic with a K at the end, because that's how we do it. That's how us old school witches do it, is magic with a K. It is magic with a K. So I hope you all have a good morning, and like I said, let the witches in your life, if you do have any witches in your life, the ones that really mean something to you, let them know. Let them know. So, yeah. Have a good morning, guys.